everybody, it's that time again for my weekly update, or as I've been nicknaming it, my weekly waffle. It's just kind of got that nickname at the moment, hasn't it? Embarrassing. So the last place I left you was last week after I'd got some new clothes. I had the new dress from Georgia Asda, which was in a size 8, which was just craziness to me, and 2 cardigans which are in a size small, and a top which was in a size 10, and they were all from Georgia Asda, and it was just madness to me. So but obviously like made me feel really good. So I guess we'll go on from there. So on Tuesday I had my weigh-in, and I think I mentioned in my last video that I was really aiming for a £3 loss, because I weighed in at 13 stone 7 last time, and I'd got my 2 stone, and I wanted a £3 loss to bring me down to 13 stone 4, because then I would have officially lost 4 stone since I started losing weight at the start of last year. Obviously I lost a bit of that weight, not with the one-to-one diet, and then since being with the one-to-one diet I've lost 2 stone. But overall it would have been 4 stone. But I went for my weigh-in, and unfortunately I lost £2, so I was so close. But getting to 13 stone 5 after starting the one-to-one diet at 15 stone 7 is fantastic. So hopefully this week I will smash that goal out of the park, and I'm hoping to be at, like, I don't know, I think if I was being really greedy I would love to be 13 stone when I get weighed tomorrow, or if I'm being super greedy and want a really good loss, I would hope to be 12 stone 13, but I think that's really reaching. So yeah, I think if I get to 13 or 13.1, that would be really good. Even 13.2 would be good, because that would be like a £3 loss, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. It's like evening and I'm like, what am I even talking about? We've been out today, so me and the kids, because it's Easter holidays, so I'm just so tired right now. And I know the lighting's not the best in here. I'm just in the lounge, and it's dark, so this is the best we can do right now. So yeah, I lost £2, so that means my total loss with the one-to-one diet is 2 stone and £2. And I started the diet on the 7th of February, and today is the 15th of April. So I've been doing the diet for just over 2 months now. Oh, we'll see. Sorry. Oh. And we'll see what the result is tomorrow. I had to think about what I was going to talk about this week, because I kept thinking like not a lot had happened really, but I did pick up some water flavourings from my consultant last week. I decided to get the watermelon water flavouring, because I've been really finding it a struggle trying to get all my water in. I just don't like water, and trying to drink such a lot of water, because I have to drink like 3.5 litres, it was just making me feel really sick. So I got this water flavouring, and that's helped immensely, because I don't really like squash, but it's been making it a lot easier to drink the liquid that I need, and it tastes really good, which is a bonus. Lovely watermelon flavour. You just put in 1 spoonful of the powder and mix it with the water, like I do it with like a litre of water, and it's really strong and it's really nice, so it works a treat. And I also picked up the golden vegetable water flavouring, and I've been, again, a spoonful of that in a mug with some boiling water, and it just makes this really nice like hot broth drink, like a vegetable broth. And I sometimes have that with like my lunch or with my tea in the evening, and it's like having a soup, and it's lovely. I really like it, so I've been enjoying that as well. just nice and like salty and full of flavour, and it's got like herbs in it, and it's just delicious, really nice. I also tried some new products this week. Well, one was like new to one-to-one and one was just new to me. Well, they were both new to me actually. But the new product to one-to-one was the new Thai green curry noodles, I think. And I just thought they were okay, really. I don't know. I followed the instructions completely on the packet, and they just, I don't know, I just felt like they were a bit dry, and the flavour was like alright. It was a bit lemony and stuff, and I'm sure some people would absolutely love it, but for me it's not a favourite, and it's not something that I think I would get again. But I mean, it was similar to the Thai green curry with the rice that they do, but I prefer the rice one and not so keen on the noodle one. But I thought I would love this, and I was really excited to try it, but it's just not for me, and that's fine, because there's plenty of others that I do really like. Like I get the spaghetti bolognese quite a lot, and I love that. I quite often have it for breakfast because I'm weird. And the spicy couscous one is really nice. I like that. And then this week I tried I think it was like the chicken tikka style one. It's not got any chicken in it, thankfully, because I don't eat meat. But just like the flavour was really nice. And again, I had it for breakfast because I'm strange. So I quite like having the savoury things for breakfast at the minute, rather than, I've gone off the porridge a little bit for a minute. So I'm sure I'll like dip back into it. And then some mornings, if I'm in a rush and I haven't got time to like boil the kettle and use the microwave and that, I'll just grab one of my strawberry and apple yogurt bars, and that'll do me for the morning. And because I don't know where my appetite is at the minute, but like tonight when I was eating my dinner, oh my god, I had to absolutely force it down. I was just not hungry at all. I feel like I was only maybe a quarter way through it, and I was stuffed, absolutely stuffed. I had to force myself to eat my food tonight. Just didn't want it, not at all. And right now, like, it's been a couple of hours since I've eaten, and I still just feel bloated and full and stuffed, and oh my god, I've still got another product to eat yet. I'm gonna have to leave it for a while. I can't stomach it right now. I'm so full. Which is nuts. You wouldn't think I'd be full on 800 calories, would you? But absolutely stuffed. So there was that. At the weekend, we went up to Devon, and it was quite funny. I'd never seen a little one-to-one pop-up place before, and before I found my consultant, I'd never heard of this diet before. And we were up there in Devon, and on the high street there was a one-to-one shop, and I was like, oh. And it's where a consultant has her clients. Obviously they come and they'll have their meetings there rather than going to her house or whatever. So I thought that was really cool, and it had all the one-to-one branding on the front and everything. But also we saw friends who we haven't seen since Christmas, so obviously they noticed a big difference in me. Again, I got the usual comments of, what diet are you doing? How have you lost so much weight so quickly? All the shock of, oh, you're only eating 800 calories. I don't know how you could do that. Your diet sounds so boring. And then when I've said like, oh, I've still got like about 3 stone to lose or something, they're just like, you don't have that much weight still to lose. You've lost too much. I'm not trying to get down to silly weight, and I'm not trying to be anorexic. I weigh 13 stone 5, at least I did at my weigh-in last week. My healthy BMI is 10 stone 6, so that's 3 stone in itself, and I want to get to possibly around 10 stone. Like, I'm thinking 10 stone 6 is my sort of initial goal. Well, 11 stone is my initial goal. 11 stone, because that's what it was when I was 21. 10 stone 6 after that, because that's the top of my healthy BMI range. I am not supposed to be any heavier than 10 stone 6, and I'm still 3 stone away from that, so shush people. I know what I'm doing. Like, I don't want to be classed as obese, because I've lost all this weight. I lost like 4 stone nearly, and I'm still classed as obese, and it's not okay. And then after I reach 10 stone 6, I think I would like to maybe get to 10 stone, possibly even 9.5 stone. We will see how I feel. But I want to be well and truly in that healthy BMI range. I don't want to eat one bad thing or have, you know, a meal out with my family or something, you know, because I'm not going to be on a diet forever. I want to obviously learn to eat and cook properly again and have much smaller portions, which I think I will now because I get so full so quick. I want to make a lot better choices in life. But when I come off plan, if I want to have like a pizza or a Chinese, I want to be able to have that and not get on the scales the next day and will have gained like 10 pounds or something, or, you know, and automatically, I wouldn't gain 10 pounds, that's ridiculous, but I wouldn't want to automatically go straight back into the overweight category. I want to get myself down into a safe zone so that I can live as a slim, healthy person who's not going to keel over with heart disease or diabetes or whatever, and still be able to have that odd treat when it's like a family occasion. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's fine. So, not being stupid. And I think because I've been overweight like forever, people look at me and they're just like, oh my God, you're too skinny, you've lost too much. I haven't. I've been really fat and now I'm not going to be fat anymore. Just leave me be. So that's my 2 cents anyway. But anyway, yeah, and we went out and I stuck to plan and it was great. And so it's another outing sorted. I had a little non-scale victory today, which I posted on my Instagram, which was this hoodie. This hoodie's always been very tight on me, very tight fitting, and now it's loose. And it feels a lot nicer to wear. It's a lot more comfy and fits a lot better, like how it should, which is really nice. And it was nice to get dressed this morning and look in the mirror and not think, oh, you look fat, go and change. I looked in the mirror and I thought, you look all right. You know, I only went out to like a family park thing with the kids today, but it was nice to go out feeling like I didn't look like an elephant. You know, it was just, it felt better. So my sort of body image is starting to get better. My partner keeps mentioning a lot about how I look so much slimmer. There was even something, another like non-scale thing that I mentioned with my consultant last week, and I said like, oh, I'd painted my fingernails and my toenails and trimmed them up and stuff. And it was only after I'd sort of done it and I sort of thought to myself, I can reach all my toenails now, I can reach my feet, I can paint them easily. And before, some of my rolls had got in the way, so I'd not been able to reach properly, but now I can. So that was amazing. I can actually cut and paint my toenails, which is wonderful. I've been a little bit backed up again, but that's fine. Getting disturbed again. This happens every time. But I just need to basically drink more and focus on my water intake. But like I said, now with having the water flavouring, that's really helping with that, so that's good. Hang on, I'm gonna have to deal with it. Sorry about that. So you put kids to bed and they just, it's my youngest and she thinks it's funny to disturb my videos. And it's funny actually because the next thing I was going to get into was, I think it was Saturday, was it Friday or Saturday? I had a really, really bad day. I suffer with like anxiety and depression, and my depression hasn't been like a thing for months and months, thankfully. I've not been on any medication since like 2012, I think, and it just comes and goes. And well, I spent the majority of the past 7 years in a very deep, bad depression. It would be almost constant. So to then have, I don't think I'd had a really bad flare-up since sort of the start of summer last year. I hope this is still recording because it's just come up with a battery thing. I hope this is still recording. All these disruptions tonight when I'm trying to talk about something serious as well. yeah, I don't think I'd had a bad flare up since like the start of summer last year, and then this week I could just feel it niggling. I could feel it creeping up on me, and I don't even know why. Quite often there can be no reason for it. It just decides to come. And so yeah, I think it had really hit me on one of the days, and I'd put a post up about it on my Instagram, and I didn't tag it or anything because it wasn't to do with the diet and it wasn't to do with my weight loss or anything, but it was just to put out there that I was really struggling, and I just had a really awful time of it. And it's like I could feel it building all week, and then I had that one day, like I said, it was either Friday or Saturday, where it just hit me so badly and completely knocked me, and I spent most of the day crying and just having an awful time of it. And then like the next day it wasn't so bad, and yesterday, like I said, we went to Devon, and I found that very like draining in the sense of like my anxiety, and I don't really like socializing very much or for very long. I find it very, very draining and exhausting. I'm just not really, I don't really like it. So yeah, so I found that quite hard. And then today I just took the kids out, and normally having to take them places by myself because my partner's working, that flares up my anxiety really badly, but I just did it today and it was fine, and I'm on my own with them tonight because he's out doing stuff, so it's been okay. I'm full of cold and I feel rubbish, and like I said, I was so full, so I feel like a fatty fat right now, but we've got the rest of this Easter holiday week to get through. The plan for this week is get weighed tomorrow. Getting weighed tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 with Cheryl. Hopefully reach an ideal weight. Like I said, I'm really reaching. 13 or 13.1 or 13.2 would be really nice, and 12 stone 13 would be fantastic because I would be down in the next stone bracket, but I best not be greedy. And then yeah, the rest of the week just stick to plan, and you know, whenever I take the kids anywhere, don't be tempted by things like chips and ice creams and convenience foods. Make sure I've got bars with me. This is all good advice for anyone else out there on plan who's got kids and is, you know, busy and out and about whilst they're on holiday. And then at the weekend, it's Easter weekend. I've got to do a night shift on Easter Saturday, and then I'll be home the morning of Easter Sunday. And you know, I'm just going to focus everything on, you know, I might cook a roast dinner on the Sunday for my family, and I might, you know, I'm just planning on focusing on the children and maybe doing some activities and things, but don't focus on the chocolate. I don't need it. And stuff with milk, it makes me sick anyway, so it wouldn't be any good for me anyway, so yeah, I think that's going to be it. I didn't really have a lot to say. I didn't think this week. I was struggling to know what to do a video about, but I wanted to keep these going because I think it's a good way of like looking back and that, and keeping me focused. And obviously when I do reach a goal, it'll be nice to look back and think, this is where you were, this is where you've got to, don't get back to this, you know. So you don't like being fat, you want to be slim, this is why you're doing this, and it's working. So, and think how wonderful you'll look on your wedding day. So yeah, that's going to be that for now. Oh, and my wedding flowers have been posted from California, so they'll be turning up in the post in the next couple of weeks, and I'm so excited. So there's that. Anyway, I've waffled enough, and I'm going to go now. So I hope you have a fantastic week. As always, when I'm not posting on here, you can find me on my Instagram page, which is Koren's one-to-one journey, same way it's spelled here. And I've also linked my consultant Cheryl's details down below, so you can find her as well if you'd like to know how to get started on the one-to-one diet, or if you just have any questions in general. She's lovely, so she'll probably answer them for you. But yeah, if you're thinking of trying it, give it a go, because it's wonderful and it works. And I've lost a stone every month so far, so hopefully this month will be the same, as long as you stick to it. So I will see you on Instagram in the meantime, and if not there, then I'll see you on here next week. Take care, and bye bye.